Hello, everyone. Peter Dennis here. Today, my guest is Juliet Bowen. Juliet is a channeler, and she works primarily with light workers, just helping them to build their skills and advance their spiritual path. She also has the platform, The Soul Awakens, and a little later on, we'll give you some detail about how you can access that. But Juliet, welcome.
Thank you, Peter. I'm so excited to be here today. Thank you for having me.
Good, good. Well, Juliet, one of the things I think a lot of people maybe misunderstand about channelers is that they aren't necessarily saintly people who sit in the lotus position all day and chant. They come from all walks of life. And I think you could contribute to that understanding by just telling us a little about your background, where you grew up and went to school and jobs you've had and things like that. So if you would please, just fill us in a bit.
I would love to because I first love how you stated that a lot of us don't meditate in a lotus position for 4 hours. I certainly do not do that. In fact, I'm one of the ones who do not meditate every day. So I know a lot of people are going, whoa, I don't meditate. Well, I do connect to the other side. So let me tell you my background first, and then
Mm.
I'll tell you about a little bit about what I do. So I have a business background. I am a website entrepreneur. I have been for 25 years. I'm very left brain. Profit is my bottom line. Numbers have guided me throughout the last 25 years. So asking the spirit world to help me with my business is not something that I knew about or would I even consider. You just do the grind every day. You make the sales happen, and it's very, again, left brain. So that is my background, a very left brain background. The spiritual world, had I had exposure before, I remember a couple of incidences. I just did not explore them. I grew up in a specific religion. My dad was all into this stuff, and I thought he was a little crazy, to be honest with you, growing up. He had books on NDE, he had channeling books, and I kind of just, okay, Dad, that's okay. Create your own reality. Karma Chameleon from the Culture Club came into my purview in the 80s when I was a teenager. Yeah, all that stuff was great. I did believe in past lives. Um, but was it really there? Was the other side really there? I don't know. So I kind of just did my thing for the past 25 years in a left brain world. And then I had my spiritual awakening, and everything changed since then. And that was about 2.5 years ago. So
Hmm.
I come from a very left-brained business background, Peter.
Yes. Well, when you say spiritual awakening, what does that mean exactly? You're a channeler today. Um, can you fill us in a little bit on what happened to constitute this spiritual awakening and how it is you're a channeler today?
Absolutely. So for everybody, it is different. I want to put that out there first. For me, I was having one of those why me moments, right? People don't know this about me usually, especially on a Zoom meeting, that I have a neurological disorder and I use a wheelchair now. I went from limping to a cane to walker to wheelchair. So now I can still feel my legs and things, but for mobility issues, I do have to use a wheelchair. And that has been over the course of the last 30 years that I've had to go from walking to wheelchair. And I'm perfectly fine with that, but it's not the best. So I had one of these why moments, crying. I've had many, many over the years, as everybody has their why me moments, right? It doesn't matter if it's physical, mental, emotional, whatever the issue is. So I was having the why me moment, and I picked up a book, and it had an energy healer in there. And I said, yeah, I've read this book a couple times. Let me just contact her. And I ended up contacting her. And she said, close your eyes. And she was doing all these things with their, I don't know what, I think she was doing things with their hands. I mean, you know, at that point, when you're having why me moments, you're open to anything, right? So I was closing my eyes and I saw the most incredible things that you could imagine. And it threw me in a 180 direction.
Mm.
So I know your audience is going to ask, well, what did you see? So I am going to say it very briefly. I saw a lightning bolt hit from the sky, the ceiling, when it hit the top of my head, and it was constantly going in there in the crown chakra. I didn't even know what a chakra was, Peter, before my spiritual awakening. I've heard the term, but no clue really as to what they were. So lightning bolt going into my crown chakra, black smoke coming out of me, going over the edge of I saw an ocean, a cliff, a lot of black smoke going over into the ocean, saw a tree of life, a Mother Mary giving me a gold crown over and over again. And I didn't grow up in any kind of religion. So this was so strange and unique to me.
Yeah.
And I am a fan of a TV show called Supernatural, and there's two gentlemen that are in there. Sam and Dean are the main characters. And at the very end, I see the logo for that TV show, and Dean, in a very sarcastic smile, goes, "It's supernatural." And I just had to take a step back and say, "This is a little crazy." But we went down, let's do it. I'm going down the rabbit hole, Peter. And after that, I read every book I could get my hands on that the energy healer had suggested in her book. And then it's continued and continued. I learned I had the gift of automatic writing. After that, um, I was told by a medium that I had the ability to channel. And after that, I started watching you. And March of 2022 is when I was told that I had the ability to verbal channel. And it wasn't until August of that year that I contacted you. I asked for a sign. I'd watched other uh, spiritual people on YouTube, and I found you there as well. And one of the spiritual people, Suzanne Giesman, uh, plays a sign game. And I asked for a sign. When I see, and I heard when I see the word zoo, that's when that's when I was supposed to contact you.
Mm.
And of course, I screenshot a Zoom meeting onto my TV and my eyes darted to the word zoo in Zoom. Aha. And that's when I contacted you, and thank you for your wonderful service. Thanks to your wonderful service, I was able to channel verbally.
Yeah. Well, that's quite a story. Now, you channel a group called Angel Light, and I think our audience would like to hear from them. I have heard from them a number of times. They're very upbeat. They seem to exude a sense of playfulness and fun, but very astute, very, clear messages and such. Are you able to bring them in now?
Absolutely. Let's go for it. They're a
Okay.
fun bunch.
Yes, yes, indeed. Bring them in, please.
Ah, yes, Peter, we are already here. We're with Juliet always. When she opened her channel to let us in, we are with her 100% all the time, as always. She has a conscious channel. We did not mention this before, but we do want to mention it for your audience. Yes, she's a conscious channeler. What does this mean? Well, she can actually hear us. She's sitting right back here. Actually, we're going to say she's up here. She always uses here, but we're putting her up here for now. Yes, and sometimes she does not remember everything after this session. For the most part, you do have to remind her of what was said if you want to discuss it after a session. We'll say it that way. Yes, but we are always here. We have brought in other entities as well. We want to mention that for those who are curious. Yes, she's able to channel several entities right now. That will increase as her channeling capabilities increase. Why do we say this? Because we want to make sure that everyone listening, that and a lot of people that will be listening are channelers, are curious about channeling and spiritual gifts in general. We want you to know you got to practice. Yes, you got to practice. And some people and most light workers want all their gifts now, but particularly for channeling, as you know, Peter, practice is a key. Sometimes allowing is the key. Yes, allowing is another key word. Yes, we say it that way. Yes, and we want you to unlock that door with your key. Yes, and we love to be funny. Yes, how would you like to proceed with questions?
Well, first, I think welcome and thank you very much for being here. And I want to point out to the audience that I did not do any editing here to make it appear as though you came in so quickly. It almost seems like Juliet was starting a sentence and you finished it. It's amazing how quickly you come through. And I just wanted the audience to know that. But I think it would be helpful to begin with just, if you would, clarify who you are. I have spoken with angels, I've spoken with archangels, but you are angel light. Where or how are you different from angels and archangels, or are you?
Yes, we are very different. Yes, and we'll say it that way. Yes, Juliet likes the name Angel Light. We gave her several options, and we've told many channelers and light workers that have come to us that we gave her a lot of options. And one of those options was Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes, and she said, nope, you cannot call yourselves that because that is a movie and people will get confused. Yes, so one Angel Light was one of them, and she says, oh, it has the word angel in it. We love it. Oh, we love it. She loves it. Yes, so we want to be clear on who we are. Yes, we have told her. We have told her for her understanding, human understanding. We say it slowly and break it down that way. Why? Because you like the words dimensions, realms, all that kind of fun, those are fun words. Yes. So we're going to say we are in the same realm as angels. We are not archangels. We are not technically angels. We represent love and light. You are love and light. Yes. We represent a collective thousands, millions. How do we say that? Because you cannot comprehend an energy so powerful that all it exudes is love and light. Yes. And God sends us to places where love and light is needed. Yes. And now is planet Earth's time to receive these messages of love. And no one is currently channeling us. They bring in bits and pieces of us as they are love and light, yes, but to be fully encompassed in love and light, getting messages from love and light. That is a wonderful thing, yes, and that is who we are. Thank you so much for asking.
You say you're not channeling with other humans at this time. Do you plan to?
Yes, well, that depends. Yes, there are many earth changes. We will say it that way. Many earth resets are coming. Yes, little things here and there, and a big thing here and there. Yes. So we are coming. And as more light workers are opening up to their gifts, many are having spiritual awakenings right now as we speak. Yes. Many have had a spiritual awakening or interest in the metaphysical field. Yes, we will say that in the last year. And some of them will begin channeling. Yes. And how do we come to those who wish to find us? We say, just ask for us. Yes, first of all, we want you to know you are love and light. That is the most important. That is why we are here, to inform you that you are love itself. You are made of God's white light and love. And that is why you are here. So when you connect to us, we want you to connect to yourself first, right? Yes, connect to love and light. That is you. And then you can ask for us for messages. Yes, but we would prefer you ask for your guides, ask for your guardian angels. Yes, some have more than one. Yes, and not necessarily archangels. There are thousands of angels. Yes, and some of them come to earth. We will say it that way. Yes, we are giving you little inklings to how things work already. Yes, so we want you to connect to your love and light, connect to your guardian angels. Yes, and then connect to your guides. Why? Because we want you to connect to the other side. We want to connect yourself first, and then connect to your side. Connect to your guides. They're there with you always. They know what's best for you. Yes, some will give you options. Yes, 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 as you have free will on this planet Earth. But you can always, at that point, connect to us. Yes, because we can give you other options, but we have a broader brushstroke. Yes, we will say it that way. Yes, we are not here for your specific soul. We are here for the entire planet Earth. Yes, plants, animals, humans, anything that you can imagine that exists on planet Earth. That is why we are here. to shed our love and light on you. Yes, you have many channelers that you have worked with that channel elementals. Yes, that is another area. This one, when we say this one, we are referring to Juliet. She is not really versed in fairies and other elementals, but there are channelers that can connect to that realm as well. Yes, we did use the word realm, and we will say that specifically, yes, for your understanding. Yes, many people do not see fairies. They believe in leprechauns, yes, and fairies, yes, but they do not necessarily see them, yes. But there are those who have the ability to connect and channel with those realms as well. But we want to mention this because we are connecting with everything with love and light. For particularly this one that we have connected to, she has an agreement with us, yes, and she helps other light workers, yes, develop their spiritual gifts in this time of need. Some help planet Earth, some help elementals, some talk to elementals and help other humans, yes, some help animals, some help plants. Yes, there are so many light workers with so many different spiritual abilities and gifts, we will say it that way, and we are here to help all, yes.
Are you here to help others other than those on planet Earth? Are you working on any other
Yes, that is
planets?
a very good question. Thank you for asking that question. Yes, we go to other planets, other dimensions for your understanding. Yes, other energy realms, we'll say it that way. Yes, we are multi-dimensional, multi-realm. We can go to multiple realms at the same time. Yes, we are everywhere and we are in everything for your understanding. Yes, but specifically, we want to say the energy beam for your understanding, the intense light that is coming through this one now is something unique on planet Earth. Yes, to come through a human. Do we come through aliens? Oh my goodness, on other planets. That's so exciting to think about for some. Yes, we are going to leave it be with this line of thought right now, but we are everywhere. We will say it that way.
Mhm. Well, from your perspective, I imagine you're monitoring Earth, you're monitoring humans. What would you say humans need most right now?
Oh, yes. Thank you for asking that. And monitoring is not a word we like to like. Yes, God is all. Yes, we had a previous conversation prior to the recording. Everyone is all. Yes, we joke around with that. You joke around with that. Well, I'm an individual. I've got my own problems. They've got their own problems, and I have my own problems. Are we monitoring things? We won't say that. Yes, we are encompassing you with love and light. We will love that word. Yes, encompassing love and light, surrounding you with so much love and light. Yes, and when we say you, we mean planet Earth and everything around it. But specifically, light workers need a tap on the shoulder. Hello, you came down here. You have a blueprint. Let's get busy. But light workers sometimes get deviated. Yes, they go this way, that way. They get a little confused. They don't know who they are, what they're supposed to be doing. I've connected with the other side my whole life, but I still don't know what to do. We're giving you that little push. We're going to redirect you because Earth is a hard planet, as a lot of light workers already know. It's a hard planet to be on. Yes, some have never been here before. Yes, we will say it that way, but they wanted to be part of the light. Yes, and the evolution of Earth and her light. Yes, so they decided to come down and they just need a little push and to be redirected. And that is why we are here. Yes, did we answer your question?
Not entirely. No, I had intended that your question address humanity in general, and I think you focused on light workers. But I'm just wondering, from your perspective, what does humanity really require at this time?
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, we want to go back to why we focus on light workers. Yes, we want to focus on light workers because light workers they help humanity. So it is again all encompassing. Yes, there are many parts to help humanity. Yes, you have the light, you have the dark. Yes, you have the yin and the yang. Yes, all of that helps humanity. Why? How, you say? Because even the dark can help humanity. Yes, when you see the dark, guess what? You're turning on your light switch and you're going, I'm seeing in everything you did in the dark. Yes, I see you. I see you, dark, and I'm not going to be you. I'm switching on the light switch and I'm seeing light. Yes, I'm going to be light, see light, and experience light. Yes. So thank you, dark, for showing me your darkness so I can be a better light. Yes. And so, how do you help humanity? How do we help humanity? We want to make sure every light worker is turned on to their fullest ability. Yes, they understand, and it is not going to be turned on all at once. Yes, light workers have a dimmer switch. Yes, so they have to keep going. Yes, as we said earlier, practice. Yes, this one has a channeling ability. She has a mediumship ability. She has many other abilities. We have not told her that yet. Yes, but we know that one has to come before the other. Yes, one foot in front of the other. Yes, and then go down the road. But there is going to be a massive awakening soon within the next 5 years. There are some time things going on. Yes, that we cannot predict the exact time. Yes, but things have moved forward already, and many channelers have said this already, so we're not repeating ourselves necessarily, but what we are saying is that channelers do need to speed things up. Yes, we got to push a little harder. Yes, we got to make sure you know why you're here, and you need to do what you need to do. Now, if it's just a doctor and you're helping others on planet Earth by saving their physical bodies, that is your gift. Yes, that is okay. You do not have to channel this one. You do not have to be a medium. You help others with their physical body. We want to make sure that healers, energy healers, are acknowledged as well, because there will be healing centers in the future. Yes, where people will go to get energy healing. Yes, Reiki is a thing that a lot of people know about now. Acupuncture. Yes, they thought you were crazy 30 years ago if you were to do acupuncture. Yes, you are going to do this type of medicine that existed for thousands of years that is just now coming to the United States. But you know what? Most insurance now in the United States covers acupuncture. Yes. So we want to say there are going to be energy healing centers in the future. Yes. But that does not mean your physical body does not still need a medical doctor sometimes. Yes. So if you are a doctor and that is your joy, yes, practicing and helping people with their physical bodies, congratulations, light worker. You are doing your job. Yes. And you could be a way shower. Yes, just shine your light and be the kind, compassionate soul that everybody needs. So there are many light workers on this planet Earth now helping humanity already. And does that mean that there aren't any that others with other spiritual gifts? Every light worker is different. Yes, from helping the plant to helping the animal to helping Mother Earth to helping their human family. Yes, there are so many different types of light workers, and that is how humanity is being helped.
Mhm. Time is rather short for us, and you're getting out so much information per minute here. It's quite amazing. But I'm wondering if there's anything I haven't asked that you think would have been a really good message for humanity in general, or anything further for the light workers. I think perhaps just use the balance of our time here to get out whatever messages you would really like to at this time.
Absolutely. Thank you for asking. Yes, we can talk for days. Yes, we love to Babylon and Babylon, and we're rapid fire. Yes, one of the light workers who had a session with this one, Juliet, said to mention this to people because they don't need to write down notes necessarily. Just listen to the video again. Yes, watch the video, listen to the audio. Yes, and you will get many layers of messaging in our messages. Yes, we want to say it that way. We want to go back to who you are, because many people they can think they're love and light. Yes, that is in their purview. Yes, but they don't feel it. We want you to feel. Ooh, we just hit the screen. We are sorry, but we want you to feel that you are love and light. You are nothing less than love itself. And why is this so important? Because we know that self-love is the goal. Yes, self-love. Why? Because you are love. Why? You deserve self-love, and we're giving you permission. Some people need permission to love themselves. Why is that? You say, well, because they feel that whatever there are things that happened in their life, whether it's childhood, adulthood, or anything in between, has brought them to a place that others deserve more love than them. We are bringing yourself to you. You are your own self on your own soul's journey. We are all one, but you came down for an individual experience. That's why you came down as an individual human, for your individual experience. And in order to do that, Well, means you have to learn to love yourself. Is some of it karmic from the past lives you have lived? For those that have lived past lives, yes, here and in other planets, we're going to mention that. Yes, you do have to resolve that self-love issue. Yes, and when you resolve that self-love issue, then we want you to know your love itself. Yes, and as love itself, be love. When you speak, be love when you speak. When you act, be love when you act. When you think, be love when you think. Yes? And then all is in your journey. Yes? Creating from a place of love. Yes, that is the goal. Yes, you are creators. Yes. And when you learn to self love, be love, think as love, see as love. Yes, the ultimate goal is for you to exude from a place of love in everything that you do for your experience. And then it will trickle down to those around you. Yes, or not down, but surround those around you with the love that you are so they may find their own love. Yes?
I think we get the idea that we are essentially the creator in a dialed down version, you might say. And it's very important that we recognize that, and we're starting to as we ascend. And I think self-love is kind of key to expansion and to loving others. You can't love others until you love yourself. Many channeled beings tell us that, and I think we get it. But what we probably have trouble with is how do we really ensure that we are loving ourselves? Are there any tips you have, any exercises we can do, anything that would make us recognize that we are love and help us to love ourselves?
Wonderful. Thank you for asking. And we are going to say, Peter, that in her book, yes, we have a channeled book called Channeled Messages of Love. There are some exercises, and you do not need to buy the book. She has made a supplemental workbook that is available on her website for free that you can do some of these exercises. Yes. And she also has some meditations, free meditations on her website. These are channeled meditations. Yes. So those are from us, yes, to help you with self-love. Self-love is tricky for each individual, isn't it? You think you love yourself, but do you
Mm.
really? Do you put others before yourself? Yes, it depends on the need. If you have a child, of course, you're going to put that child before yourself. Yes, that is part of the human experience. Yes. So what are the tips to love yourself? First of all, we want you to physically give yourself a big hug. Yes. I love myself. Some people will cry doing this. Yes. Some
Mm.
people will express a lot of emotion because they have never physically just said, I love myself. It is okay to love myself. It is okay to feel love for myself. It
Mm.
is okay. Some have never done this before. Yes. And some light workers have done this for others, but still not for themselves. It is so much easier as a light worker to help others. Yes, you want to help others. You want to help others. It feels so good to help others. Yes, we want you to dial it back in and make sure you love yourself first. Yes, and that is why we are here, my dear one.
Well, thank you very much for that message. And thank you for being here. And thank you not only being here today, but just being here on our planet, working with our people. Thank you very much. And we'll wrap up here and I'll ask Juliet to come back. But Angel Light, thank you and many blessings to you.
Thank you. Blessings to all. Blessings to all. It takes me longer to come out, Peter.
Yeah, boy, they are a force. Yeah, take your time. They get more information out per second or per minute than almost anyone, I think. And it's all upbeat and encouraging. It's really very wonderful. Yeah. How do you feel?
Delight. How am I feeling? I'm actually feeling really good. Sometimes I do get a little drained, but my soul is like uplifted afterwards.
Mm,
You know, I feel the upliftment because their words, a lot of times I forget it, but in that moment, as they're saying them, I feel like an uplift as they talk about loving yourself. You know, I just feel an upliftment, and it's so wonderful to feel that.
good. Well, Juliet, if people want to get in touch with you, what's the best way for them to do that?
The best way is to go to my website, thesoulawakens.com. Everything's on there.
Good.
So you can contact me through there. You can watch some of the YouTube videos that I put out. I do a higher energy update every month. And then the free resources that I have are located on that website as well. They are, you can go to the bottom of the website where you can look at the meditations, the free workbook, and things like that that they had mentioned.
Yes. Yes, I did mention the kind of the exercises for how one can love oneself. And they acknowledge it is tricky, and I know as a human it is. And so that's a very valuable workbook, and I encourage everyone to, get on the website and take a look at that because we don't love ourselves. We're kind of stumbling around, quite lost, and we really need to start with that. That was the number one message Jesus says that he came here to teach. And that got a bit distorted. It became love your neighbor as yourself. But he said, no, that wasn't what he was trying to get across. It was love yourself. Then you're able to love your neighbor. Well, Juliet, this has been wonderful. Thank you very much. And I know we'll be in touch for other things. But yes, thanks for now and bye for now.
Thank you so much, Peter.